y'all? It's your boy DJ Arco.
And I am the queen, and you're tuned in to Boss Talk.
Today we have another one of our special guests in the building. Definitely an OG in the game. Definitely much well respected. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. What's happening, my man?
Peace, love, and skate, y'all. This is your boy Wess Jiggs,
C-
representative of Crowd Cutter
there
Productions,
you
baby.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. CCP is in the building. CCP is in the building.
Hoorah.
Much respect for you, my
Oh, yeah.
man. Much respect for you. So we're gonna
Appreciate
start
it.
off
Appreciate it.
as usual with our signature question, and that is, how long have you been skating?
I've been skating to my memory since I was a young boy, young lad, I'd say about
Mhm.
5 years old. I had a pair of Pac-Man roller skates. So this is, yeah, I had blue Pac-Man roller skates with yellow wheels.
Mm.
With the
The
Pac-Man and the
plastic
ghost on the
ones.
side. So
The-
you know what? They was real. They weren't plastic. They was real
Okay.
leather and skates and all that. But yeah, so this is I'd say about 84, which would make me I would have been about 5.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Nice, 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 nice. That's what's up.
mm-hmm.
So do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
so do you remember your first time actually going to the rink? Like were you skating outside first and then you went to the wood or
No, that's I was inside the ring, in my hometown, in Northeast Ohio. I'm from a little small town, Ashtabula,
Mhm.
Ohio, Cleveland area,
Mhm.
and we our little local rink there. Grandpa used to take me all the time. They family sessions, so that's why
Mhm.
I got started right there.
Got you,
That was
So
got
my
did
you.
little
they skate?
introduction.
Did your mom, your grandfather skate?
My mother skated a little bit. My
Mhm.
grandfather was real deep into skating.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
where I got my love and passion. My grandfather and my uncle, which my mom's younger brother,
Mhm.
he actually had a skate club way back in the 80s.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
that's why I got my love for it from those two.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of family members that did skate, but my grandfather and my Uncle Harvey was
Mhm.
a big influence, inspiration of my skate life, skate journey.
Nice, nice, nice. So
Yeah.
so when did you actually move out to the California area? And well, actually, let me start off with this. We're gonna start off with that
Okay.
striding. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Come
We're
on.
gonna start off with the striding. So is that
Yes.
a
Ohio.
yes, a Ohio based style or a Cali based style?
No, no, no. Striding is an Ohio-based style.
Hmm.
Actually, it's Central Ohio.
Hmm.
Ohio itself is many different styles in Ohio. A lot of people don't know that, but
Hmm.
striding style originated as two different forms of striding. The original striding is out of the Dayton area.
Hmm.
And then we have Columbus, we have our version of striding,
Hmm.
which it's similar, but it's some little differences. So
So
definitely striding came out of Ohio. And our originator of our version, our solid striding, is actually still alive.
mhm.
I would just shout out to Trigger Cool, the godfather of striding, the man who started it all.
Okay,
Hey,
Columbus,
okay.
Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
Yes,
about that.
sir.
Who actually started off? So
hmm
okay,
Yeah, yep.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope.
I'll give you his street name. He hates when when we give out his real name. But yeah, Trigger Cool. That's the man. He's also a legend in bike motorcycle racing. He was one of they say he was the first black guy in a motorcycle magazine. So he's
Wow.
he's a legend in like in two games, I guess you could
Yeah.
say.
Wow,
So
wow, that's dope.
his son, my big bro, Crazy Legs. He's a guy that taught me.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
so shout out to Crazy Legs as well. My
Yeah.
boy Daryl. We call him Big Daryl, but skate name Crazy Legs.
Okay now.
Ohio legend / Columbus finest on wheels.
You giving out everybody government
You
names.
know,
Yeah, I am. Right. I
if y'all
know.
owe somebody
They're gonna
some
get on
money,
me.
you better make sure they ain't listening to
I
this.
know.
Oh, they don't owe 50 cents nothing.
Why
He
I ain't say his
coming.
You
last
know.
name? Did I?
So tell us a little bit about CCP, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
CCP is
I
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
man, yo. So we do a little history on the
Yeah, yeah. Give
CCP.
us a little bit of
Okay.
history on it. You know what I'm saying? Folks need to know.
Uh, okay, so I started CCP in 2008. Um, Previously before that, I was in a skate club called Columbus Finest on Wheels,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my original skate club. We were pretty large, but sometimes skate club stuff goes, you kind of fade away a little bit, and there's a few things going on within the club. So I decided just to go my own way.
Mm-hmm.
I had actually, and I got to give credit, the name Crowd Cutter was a nickname I got in Atlanta actually,
Okay.
and shout out to my boy Two Crunk in Atlanta, and rest in peace to my boy Sean Trump in Atlanta. They're oh God, he gonna kill me for forgetting their crew name. Lord Jesus, I want to say 285 Rollers,
He got
but
a red cup, y'all,
my
so
bo-
so give him a pass.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Come
that's
on, hey, it's
water.
my day off, dog. It's my day off. Come on, but yeah, my boy Two Crunk, him and my boy Sean. I was in Atlanta one year, probably '06. And me and my boy Brian was down there cutting up,
Mm-hmm.
doing our thing, acting up,
Mm-hmm.
probably on somebody else's roll call because the song was nice, which is another story. But and my boy took on, was like, yeah, man, y'all cutting the crowd, man, y'all some crowd cutters, man. I was like, oh, I looked at my boy, I said, that's a hard name. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all some crowd cutters. So I said, it just kind of stuck with me.
Yeah.
Now the production part came about because I always dealt with skate videos on
Mm-hmm.
some level,
Okay.
whether I was just recording locally for my boys, almost like a mixtape thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always had my camera since 99, 2000, just recording stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of stuff I've never even put out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, you know what? If I make skate videos, I'm going to call it Crowd Cutter Productions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where the production part came in. So fast forward to 2008, I was out of my old skate club, Columbus Finest on Wheels, and I'm just sitting here chilling, free agent, I guess you could call it that. And a lot of one of my youngsters, oh yeah, we're gonna go on a ride today. One of my youngsters was like, "Hey man, we gotta start a skate club or whatever." I'm like, dude, I just got out of one. I say, you know what? I do it on one condition. I said, I want all youngsters. I want
Mm-hmm.
young dudes. I want to, start from the ground up with some young cats, some young hungry striders.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, no problem. So my boy, shout out my boy E Dub. Uh, his dad and uncle is my OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Walker family, much love to them, Columbus, Ohio. But my boy E Dub, he got a couple of his young partners together, and you know, we got some shirts and got it cracking. He's like, let's just use that name, use it for your videos, Crowd Cutter Productions, CCP for sure. I said, all right, let's roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Rest is history. So I started off, excuse me, I started off with about 10 young guys. It was all probably 18, 19,
Mm-hmm.
20.
Mm-hmm.
I was already old dog then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just kind of like, in a way, kind of mentoring them and get them going. And so we had the name, and I had to DJ something in Cincinnati. Yeah, I used to DJ, and no, I will never DJ again. Another story. But I had to DJ something, a little event, a local Ohio skate event in Cincinnati, and he surprised me and got our shirts. So we had our first shirts probably a couple months after we actually started the club and stuff. So it was pretty dope, man. And
Wow. Wow.
that's just history,
Wow. So
So
tell us
shout
about
out to
this.
all my original crowd cutters.
There you go. So tell us
Yeah.
tell us about the striding style. So
Mm.
if I was somebody and I've never seen it before and I'm like, what is striding? How would you describe it to?
Stride is the funk.
Mm-hmm.
Stride and funk go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Ohio, um, we're not known for much, but we are known for funk music. That's
Mm-hmm.
the birthplace of it.
Mm-hmm.
Going a little side note history on the funk. James Brown, he's not from Ohio, but he recorded
Mm-hmm.
most of his stuff in Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
and that just springboarded onto Bootsy Collins, who's from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
You got the great legendary Roger Troutman, out of Ohio, Hamilton and Dayton area. Ohio players, so on, so on. I could go on and on. There's
Yeah. Yeah.
so many funk groups out of Ohio. So our style is a complement to the music,
Mm-hmm.
to the funk.
Mm-hmm.
And basically that's, what I'm saying, it's a feeling, that bounce, funk is it's a hand clap,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Mm-hmm.
that, so the bounce goes, with the clap. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just, what I'm saying, you're profiling. So that's
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
in so many words,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just it's a feeling, it's the funk stride,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And man, it's just it's old rinks in Ohio and um, back in the 70s, early 80s, where it was just on and popping and I want to mention Rollerland in Columbus, which I don't know exactly when it closed. I want to say early 80s when it closed down. But that was like our mecca for Columbus Stride, for the
Mm-hmm.
Stride. That was the place, Rollerland on the east side of Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's where it came about at that ring,
Yeah.
with the help of legendary Trigger Cool,
Trigger cool. Okay.
the architect, the godfather of Stride.
So
Yeah.
if you had to put a number on the actual members that you guys have, give me a rough
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
estimate
cause y'all everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We was in Austin in this little teeny town. Where's that place we went to? It's a little teeny town. We didn't expect to see nobody but like locals. We walk up in there, what? Crowd Cutter Productions, t-shirts, they everywhere. Where y'all get?
Man, look, I'm telling you, it's overwhelming sometimes. I don't take it for granted, man. I had no idea we was gonna do the national thing like that. I just
Mhm.
started locally in Columbus and in Ohio. We just happy to represent at the house,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then next thing I've always had a strong relationship with LA
Mhm.
in California, and hey, you
Yeah.
get guys, you build a good bond relationship, and hey, we want to get down with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's start an LA chapter, and then
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
then that migrated to Texas,
Mhm.
a
Mhm.
Texas chapter. Then cats in Atlanta,
Mhm.
then I Canada.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it just
Y'all be
I got
growing like Mexicans.
members everywhere. All right, that's what take a sip on that one. Uh, never
about
know.
how many
Hey,
about how many members do you guys have,
how
and
many
how do you
members?
become a crowd cutter?
Roughly, we have about, I'm going to say 35 members right now. The numbers have changed. One point we was over 40. We was real deep. Things happen. People come and go
Yeah.
sometimes, and I always say, former members that left the club for whatever reason. I'm on good terms with all my
Mhm.
ex-members, and they crowd cutter Hall of Famers
Yeah.
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
And I'm still cool and in touch with all former members.
Yeah.
So now you said how to get in crowd cutter?
Yeah. I get jumped in,
It's
or
a secret.
what I do? I gotta.
It's a secret. Never teach
Oh.
the Wu Tang. No. No. You know, we have a probationary period. Um, if you first of all, you have to, you know, come up to any crowd cutter and show an interest.
Mhm.
But you got to be consistent with that interest. A lot of people come up and say, "Hey, man, hey, Jiggs, I want to get down. I want to get down with y'all." Cool. then I don't never hear from them again. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
they'll come back, yeah, I want to get down. I said, okay, but show me. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people, that's in the club, they had a strong interest and they stayed on it and they was consistent. You know, once I see that you're serious, then put you on probation. And I won't get into too many details about the probation, but hey, things happen, legally, uh, stuff like that. And when we see fit, there's no specific time table on it, but when we see fit, and you've done a certain thing, and you're presented with something,
Mhm.
and voila,
It's a whole lot of certain
crowd
things and
cut.
I
something's going
know.
on.
Hey,
I
hey,
know.
can't give away all the secrets. That's a few.
Well, I can say one
I still
thing.
got
Uh,
a lot of
Juice.
water in this cup, so
you got a lot of your red cup there. Okay. Well, I can say
yeah.
I actually like watching the striders stride. It's almost
Mhm.
like watching the JB skaters
Mm,
skate. You know what I'm
Mhm.
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And my first time actually like really, really, really like being in the presence of striders, I would have to say is when I went to California. I would see the
Mm,
striders
mm,
other places. But when I was in
mm,
Cali, like I never had somebody
mm,
skate in front of me. Like I'm moving. It's almost like he completely
mm.
stopped, turned around, looked me in the eye, spun around me, and kept on striding off. I'm like, that was like a deer just prancing around. Like that was like,
uh,
and and
yo,
and folks will ask me like, well, how do you skate around that? But to be honest, you really don't got to do nothing. You just
Yeah.
let them stride. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing. They gonna get around you. You know?
so let me say something. So as many people know, in Ohio, especially in Columbus, we had this thing called the jungle, right?
Ooh, we
And we used,
yes.
yeah. So in the jungle, we started that back in the '90s, but at ICI, we always put it on display.
hmm
So basically, our style, it's no rules, right? If you
hmm
come to a regular session in Columbus, Ohio, and and the funk is
hmm
on one, and just it's
Ooh.
going, you gonna see people going every which way. The whole session is a jungle, you know. Now, when I came to California, I had to adjust that a little bit because LA have their style here,
hmm hmm
and so LA has their style, and it's multiple versions of that because you got the youngsters here, you got the OGs that have a certain style, you got the what they say, you got the world on wheel skaters, and you have the
hmm
skate depot skaters,
Yeah.
hmm
so when I came in, when I came out here, I didn't try to force my style
hmm
on the people out here, but the connection with Ohio and LA or California once again is the funk,
hmm
it, little music history. We know a lot of West Coast rappers sample funk music. So it's
Mhm.
hmm
a natural connection,
Right,
you know what
Mhm.
right.
I'm saying, with California on that. And, and and being that it was easy for some people in California to try to learn the style.
hmm
Okay. And also and I learned their style. I learned their style
Mhm.
before I came out here. You know, I, I wear Stacey Adams. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? So that which is a California thing. So
hmm
I kind of fused Ohio and Cali. We had the Ohio Fornia thing
Yeah, yeah,
movement
yeah,
Yeah.
going for
yeah,
a minute.
yeah, yeah,
And that's just showing love,
yeah.
to them because when I came out, it was like I was at home. I was like,
hmm
Mhm.
damn, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. It was just man, it was just
Yeah,
natural.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's what it is, and a lot of people I hear gravitated to it. Even people that's not crowd cutters, they
hmm
just
I like
they like
doing
to
it.
show that
It's
love.
fun. I be
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
stride sometimes too. I'm like, yeah, you know.
It takes a lot out of you,
It
man.
do.
That's why we have things like this.
The red cup.
Red cup
Yeah,
patrol.
it man, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
especially when man, there's been times I thought, whew. Shout out to my boy. Let me give a shout out to my boy, Mr. Wiggles.
hmm
Um, man, you know, and he'll tell you it's been times we done passed out at skate-a-thons and the whole nine. But I mentioned him. I know I'm all over the place. I mentioned Mr. Wiggles because he is truly probably the first strider to put our style on the map nationally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't come to skate-a-thon till 01. 01 was my first skate-a-thon. He came before that, and he was already traveling. And he was a member of Columbus Easy Rollers, which is one of the original skate clubs in Columbus, Ohio. But he really put our style on the map. And anybody who's seen Wiggles stride, they know, you know, he's super high energy, you know, all day, man. That dude, he's a firecracker.
Wow.
And he's actually out there in the ATL now. He's been in ATL for a while, but shout out to my boy Mr. Wiggles because he's the original guy that put our style on the map nationally.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So
now, if you guys have never seen the jungle as he's speaking to, picture this: you have a bowl of cereal, well, a bowl of milk, and you put some Fruit Loops in it, and you take a spoon and you stir it up real good. All that movement, that's kind of what the jungle is.
Yeah,
but it's really dope. It is dope. It is really dope.
Man. You know, it's just it's I call it Strider's paradise, skaters heaven, whatever you want to call it. It's just a high like none other, man. When that jungle was just really on, especially, man, I wish, you know, you guys could have seen it, you know, back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, back on the east side rink in Columbus, man. Oh my God. These just go so crazy. You know, you put on Humping by Gap Band or oh God, I'm thinking songs out there. But it's a lot of songs that just perfect for the jungle.
Yeah.
And you know, it's on and popping. We cutting loose. And the thing and the thing is, I know you know, you were saying like, you know, people come from now when we in Columbus, everybody's expecting this. So nobody's, you know,
scared.
panicking.
Yeah.
I mean, and the ladies too, you know. Man, especially back in the day, oh man, we had some of the hardest female striders. Boy, they go harder than the fellas, man. They elbows up, just man, ready, knock them loose, on and popping. Yeah, that's whew, man. Hey, y'all got me thinking about the old days.
Hey,
I'm gonna put some of that. I'm gonna put some of that old stuff out too, guys. So look for that on my Crowd Cutter page on YouTube. I'm gonna put some more stuff because they've been on my neck. Hey, you gotta put out the old stuff.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So I am. I definitely am because you know there's a lot of people we lost to. You know, I got some of those guys on video. So yeah, shout out to my big brother Coop, resting in peace, man. Coop Dog. That was probably my biggest inspiration in the strike, and we lost him back in 2012, and he was a bad dude. You talking about Stride? He would be, when you think of a Strider, he would be it. You know, it's just all demeanor. You know what I'm saying? He was that dude, man. He legend for real.
Yeah, some of the Striders when they're skating, you know, you can look at their face and you see the intensity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing pretty.
Yeah. Yes, I think of
straight ugly face.
Yes, I think about P. You know, I mean, man, that man be.
I wish he was here. He stepped out.
That man right there would be sweating. He got this look on your face like he will rob you if you try to break up the funk in him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. When he get in the zone, it's over with. Just sit back because you can't touch him. He's in the zone. It's over with. You know, you get the stride and you get the crib walking and all that. Boy, man, he's something else, man. And you know, it's crazy when you talk about Skate P. I met him in 04 Atlanta Skate-a-thon, 2004.
Okay.
Didn't know him from nowhere, you know. It's a funny story how we met because I had a LA hat on, right? And I had an airbrush shirt with the LA Dodgers sign on it. Now, people from Columbus know LA means Livingston Avenue. That's the street I lived on. That's actually where our style kind of came from, that street, you know. So I'm representing, you know, my street. So P, you know, he's an LA guy. So he see me in Atlanta, right? he come up to me, P, he's straight gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, homie, that's what I'm talking about. We need more people from LA out here representing, man. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I did not want to tell him, man, I ain't from LA. He was so, caught up in the moment. I was like, oh man, if I tell this dude I ain't from LA, he gonna kill me. So I told him, I ended up telling him later, and he was like, man, that's all right, man. It's all skate level. I was like, and we've been cool ever since, man. Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to KP. That's a good dude right there.
Yeah, KP,
Real
man. He
good
out
dude.
about somewhere.
That's what's up. That's
Lost
what's
in the
up.
sauce.
So,
But yeah.
since you've been in the skate game for a while, another question that we like to ask is the change in the skate game. How it's
Woo,
changed.
man.
And for the
Wow.
striding community, how has it
Mhm.
changed for the striding community?
Okay, that's a good question. Let me
Mhm.
adjust my camera here.
Yeah, so I'm a
So y'all can see all this
yes, I'm gonna
baldness.
narrow it down to the Strider organization. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, from a Strider's
yeah,
perspective, how's it changed the skate game?
yeah.
Okay,
But real quick,
back when
you were just talking about your bald head.
yeah.
You got that Montel Jordan thing going on, so you good. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, fresh, clean. Ain't got that quarantine stubble or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So you
God
good.
bless you. Nah, I didn't shave not too long ago. But you all right, man. I'll tell you, hey, you all right in my book, bro.
I got you,
you
man.
already
Said
know.
quarantine stubble.
I need to handle this, but hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Y'all crazy, boy. I think y'all got some red cuss behind them.
No, ain't no red cuss. This is a daytime show. You gotta catch us for the nighttime show for the red
Yeah,
cuss.
man.
Cut to that other camera behind you. Let's see what's going on. It's all good. So, okay.
Yeah.
So you saying how's the skating changed from my point of view, Strider?
Yeah, from the Strider community from back
Okay.
then to how it is now.
When I came in nationally, which is like 99, 2000, and I say that because we had a big national party in Columbus. This is before ICI.
Okay.
The Easy Roller Skate Club had a big skate party, so I got a taste of my first national life in '99 when they had their party, and I was seeing all the different styles. I was like, man, this is dope. But when I first started going out of town heavy in '01, it was a little trying to adjust because the music, music was different, especially back then. The regions stuck to their stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. Detroit, Chicago, whatever, Maryland. Wherever you went, they stuck to that music, and you just you had to adjust to it. So that was kind of a thing, but it didn't really bother me too much. Now my partners, yeah, it did, but that's skate evolution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never let that take me out of not wanting to go. So now I'm moving, forward, evolving. You're hearing more of everybody's stuff at all the different parties. You know what I'm saying? You whether you get a little bit of it or not, you're hearing it. Whereas back in the day, you're gonna hear their stuff and you're gonna, deal with it.
Right.
Whether they ill intent or not. That's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? And in a way I can respect it. That was the time, but it's almost, I ain't gonna say it's impossible for it to be like that now. It's just with with internet and everything, people got access to more music. It's kind of hard to be pigeonholed in just your regional music. You know what I'm saying, where you at. So I think some people still kind of some people, y'all know, a lot of people still complain about the music, but my thing is, look, my thing is, if my session at where I'm at is cool, I'm not going to trip as much as going out of town. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to be worn out of town anyways. I'm an old dog now. Back in the day when I was young, skate all night, and still party, go to the hotel, still kick it. No, them days is over with. When Wess Jiggs go to the skate party, I'm going to skate, and when I get to the hotel, I'm crashing out. And my youngsters be on it. Yeah, no, come on, man, we kicking it, man. No. I gotta go to sleep, baby. No. Well,
You want to see
telling
me
you, man,
tomorrow?
before all this, internet stuff and all that, man, thank God. I'm kind of glad we didn't have some camera phones and stuff back then. Wild boy back then, boy. Them 20s was something else. And I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, man, the skate, like everything, it's evolution, man. The skate game changed, and evolved, and it's more. I think it's more open, and it's not hard to make adjustments, more or less like it was back in the day. When the DJ came, he had his records. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't punch up nothing on no computer and play a song that you would like to hear. So, I think it's evolved for the better. It ain't nothing perfect. So,
right. Now
there was as long as that local session is cool, though. I'm cool.
So that got to be on point.
Keep them locals happy.
Shout out to my LA DJs, man. My boy Mike Smooth, who's a crowd cutter himself, and my big brother and mentor DJ Big Bird. My boy Mark over there at Northridge. We got a lot of sessions out here. And shout out to my young, oh God, they're gonna kill me. My young DJs at World on Wheels. Shout out to them as well. So all the LA DJs, man, much love.
Much love to all the DJs. You know what I'm saying? We got a hard job, y'all.
Without the DJs, there ain't no good session.
It's rough.
The music is important.
It's rough. It's rough.
Especially in our, cities, our big cities, LA, Dallas, and stuff like where you got a bunch of skaters from other places. You know what I'm saying? Houston, where it's, you
it's
deal
hard
with
to
a
keep
lot.
everybody happy.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, but you do what you do. Appreciate it. Now, but speaking of DJing,
I'm
gonna go ahead and backtrack because I want to know what was your DJ name? You know what I'm saying? Was it DJ Montel Jordan? DJ
you snapping now.
DJ Malik Yoba? Was it
Malik Yoba?
DJ Malik Yoba?
No, don't call me here.
He ain't got crusty lips.
Malik
got them crusty lips.
Good out there. Each his own, though.
Yeah. Malik done went. He went sideways.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I just Wess Jiggs everything. I was DJ Wess Jiggs. And like I said, I was local, extremely local. One thing about it, when I did DJ, I made it clear what kind of DJ I was.
Yeah.
I was a specialized DJ in funk. So I did a couple events for my big bro Crazy Legs and Coop. It was a stride. I guess you would call it Strider set or whatever and stuff like that. I've always collected music, so I just do special things, like that. And only time I DJed twice outside of Columbus, that was down in Cincinnati. For Miss Pepper, shout out to Miss Pepper. So
you got some mixes laying around.
I was a funkologist.
You got some mixes laying around. You want to share?
Oh no mixes laying around.
I was gonna say they're probably on 8-track or something. Is they on 8-track or cassette tape?
8-track. No, they on reel to reel. I'm gonna go back to the No bitches. But shout out to y'all gonna make me think of people. It's a lot of guys out there that got mixes that I would approve. In the Striders game. So
that's all right.
Y'all can go find them.
Now, at one point in time, correct me if I'm wrong, because this was like years ago, and I'm trying to remember on my own. You had something called Woozy. Was that you?
Woozy.
Yeah. See, I remember that. I know that was way back in the day, but I remember that because I used to see some of them videos and pictures. I'd be like, "Oh, he's so wrong." So
Woozy Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So tell the people.
I still got those albums on my Facebook page. If you can find them, they're my album.
Yeah, they all the way at the bottom. They at the bottom.
Yeah. I got a lot of albums.
So
It's a
tell the
volume
people what it
1 and
was.
volume 2.
Uh-huh.
Woozy Thug. That's what it was. Woozy Thug Hall of Fame. And it says, back in the early days when this is when before cell phone cameras was even popping. We get people on, sleeping
Polaroid.
or inebriated, whatever you want to call it. We catch them slipping, So I was doing it first. And then some of my partners out of town, shout out to my boy Day Day if you listening down in Baltimore. He was like, "Hey yo, man, I got some of my boys. I'm about to send you these pictures." He said, "You post them." So that's how it started. People would do it and they would send me the pictures because I was known for it. Yeah. So they would kind of get out of blame, even though people would know it was coming from them. But so it was one point I was just getting flooded with pictures.
Yeah.
I said, man, I got to post this stuff. So, yeah, Woozy Thug Hall of Fame, part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If you want a nice little throwback of your favorite skaters caught slipping, snoozing, a little drunk off that Woozy juice.
Let me tell you, them pictures is hilarious. Y'all probably inadvertently started memes because if these pictures were here now, the meme game would be on.
That's a good point.
Man, let me tell you something.
Where my royalty check at, man? The skate world started memes before memes was a thing. You're right. That's true. Man, and I'm not only a president, I'm a client. I've been caught many a times.
Yep.
That's how I was. They got me. They still got videos of me. Shout out to my boy Big Jeremy in Chicago, man. He said to this day, he said he got some files on me he ain't released yet. So
Jeremy
I'm hoping they never come out.
Jeremy, you listen. Send them over. Send it over.
Info@skaterskonnect.com.
There you go.
Oh, hey, whoa. My phone messing up. It's all good, man. That's the stuff we used to love and look forward to on the skate trips, man. It's just, oh, man. A lot of them skaters ain't make it to the party.
Oh, yeah. Some skaters still don't make it to the party. They wake up like, I missed the whole thing. Like, man,
the hotel turn-ups.
Yeah.
Man, they used to be, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Man. Too much Woozy juice. Miss out. You done took a whole trip to a different town just to get a good night's rest. Eat some good food. Shout out to Texas, man. Houston, what up? Dallas, y'all got some great food out there.
Oh, yeah. I remember when y'all came down. Y'all stayed at the barbecue joint. We was like, yeah. Oh, man, at the barbecue joint, like, for real.
And I still got my booty belly food with y'all, man. Real.
Don't blame that on
turkey
Texas.
leg hut, man.
Turkey leg hut. Oh yeah. Y'all did come through the turkey leg hut. Yeah, I remember that.
Just thinking about it make me want to cry. But man, anyway. Yeah. Shout out y'all. Everything bigger in Texas.
Sure is. Gotta do it big here, man. Gotta do it big here. So what was yes, the woo-haw.
I'm tripping.
So what would you like to see more of in the skate community?
Man, I just want to see. You can never have enough positivity, so I'm always gonna push that. And man, look, anybody going through something in the skate world, man, reach out to your elders, man, to your old heads. I know sometimes the old heads can be judgmental, whatever, but still, it's someone out there you could talk to. You got issues in the ring. We dealt with a lot of stuff in the rinks before, whether we're members of other skate clubs, but ain't nothing that can't be talked out. We all share a common bond. Sometimes you in the rink, you get people, you like each other, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing that can't be worked out, man. It's skate community, man. We can do this. So I say more positivity in the skate game. More acceptance. You know what I'm saying? But I think we kind of got to that though, with the acceptance of other styles and music. I actually think
it's been a rough road,
did that.
But
it
got a lot better.
It has been.
It
has,
a real rough
trust
road.
me. Man, we can do a whole nother podcast on that.
Trust me,
because
we gonna talk about it.
I've been right in the middle of it, too. But every situation like that, and it's not been many that I've personally been involved in. It's been settled, and taken care of. So, man, much love to that. Ain't nothing we can't handle, Skate family,
All right
for real.
now.
So, more positivity. And during this, what we going through right now, a lot of us probably took skating for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know what these people got planned for the future with
Yeah.
this epidemic, pandemic, whatever they calling it. So, man, some of the skaters out here been skating outside. I'm probably sure they've been doing it out your way too.
Yeah.
I noticed back home in Ohio they've been doing it, and so we can't take this for granted, man. When we come back, man, throw all them beats, whatever y'all got, man. Throw that mess away, man. Let's roll. Get back to the road.
When you speak of positivity, what are some of the things that crowd cutters do in the community to uplift the community?
Good question, my lady.
Thank you,
Well,
darling.
we've had. I got proper on it. We had a couple. I'm trying to think now. We had a few. We had some breast cancer awareness parties. We did homeless drives. We gave back to fed the homeless. Got clothes for the homeless and stuff. And breast cancer awareness was a big thing we did. We had a party cutting through cancer. So crowd cutters cutting through cancer. I want to give a shout out to the first lady of CCP, Maha.
Hey, what's
Maya.
up? What's up?
Yeah, she really is a big force behind all of our activities and stuff that we do outside the rink and stuff, man. And her and Miss Lori, that's our honorary cutter, Miss Lori. Mom, we call her Mama Cutter now. She's really been a big help. So, as far as stuff like that goes, and we got more to come, man. We coming even harder, and with more stuff, community stuff like that too. I don't think, man. Look, time is short. We got to make it happen.
For real.
Stuff. So,
it's important that
yeah,
these skate crews get involved in community things because
it brings awareness.
Right. Yeah, definitely brings awareness to the skate community. So
most definitely,
definitely positive.
And people are watching us too, y'all.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They most definitely are. So yeah. So what's next for you, man?
What's next? The sky, baby.
You gotta get out of quarantine first.
Yeah, man. You got that bowl of Cheerios back there making me hungry.
I know.
Though. You know what I'm saying? That bowl of Cheerios back there,
box.
man. Oh, yeah. That box of Cheerios.
Hey, they ain't sponsoring us. No. Hey, yeah, this is the South Central version edition of Skating Connect. You know, live in South Central, you might see a box of Cheerios. Don't worry about it. They ain't giving us no money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
but nah, man, look, what's next for crowd cutter? Man, skate parties, and more events and more rolling. I don't know what's going to be the actual first skate party out of this pandemic.
I know.
You know, God bless Miss Joy, and hopefully Skateathon will still be on and popping for the 25th. That's that'd be big. I really hope it happens because that's where Skateathon is where I found the national thing. First time I went to Skateathon, like I said, 2001. Went there for one day. Now, can you imagine going to skate party, traveling, just for one day? I didn't know. I never been on a skate trip. So me and my boy, my partner, we went down, and we stayed like down the street from the skating rink on Old National. I think Skate Town was the part. That the small rink, if y'all know Skate Town, or on Old National. And we went in there. Man, look, as soon as we came in there, my glasses fogged up. It was so many people. I looked at my boy. I was like, yo, I ain't even put my skates on yet. I said, I'll never miss this. And I went like 60 years in a row, man. I ain't missed a Skateathon till 2016. I was like, man, I was just like, yo, it was crazy, man. I'll never forget that feeling it was just, man, it was such a high, man. I couldn't explain it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I barely even skated that first time I went.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went for one day. One day, and my other partner from Columbus, he was down there. My boy from the Easy Rollers, he was like, "Yeah, they having a pool party tomorrow." I'm like, "A pool party? What? At the skate thing?" He's like, "Yeah, y'all ain't staying." I said, "No, we leave in the morning." He was like, "What?" I said,
Ooh,
"Man, look,
messed up.
the next year we came down there in 2 buses deep. Me and my boy went back. I videotaped, and man, we got to running our mouth so much when we got back. We came back with 2 buses the next year. We was not playing. We stayed for 3 days the next year.
And there was a
And it
lot
was
of
all the
Woozy on
poppers.
that bus too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Woozy on that bus. I remember.
You know what? That was yeah. A lot of wooziness, amongst other things. But yeah.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, yeah. So that skating thon, I'm trying to think of some just real good moments. St. Louis, 2002. Oh man, dude, what a party. Chicago, 02. Man, too many to name.
Good old
I'm telling
days,
you,
huh?
a lot of archives. Yeah, good
Yeah,
old days, yo.
yeah.
For real, for real.
Yeah, that's what's
You
up.
know?
Well, how can the skaters get connected with you?
Hey, look, real easy. Wess Jiggs on everything. Instagram, Wess Jiggs, WESJIGGS CCP on Instagram, Wess Jiggs CCP on Instagram. Facebook, unfortunately, it's Wess Jones. It was formerly Wess Jiggs. They made me change it like a year or two ago. So Wess Jones, which is my government name.
So if y'all want to Google him.
Yeah. So those are my main platforms. Also, we have a Crowd Cutter Instagram page, and that's easy. You just put Crowd Cutter Productions in, and that's just a group, our group page, and we just update you guys on what we doing and stuff. So
yeah. Well,
got that going on.
Before we get out of here, I want to say y'all probably got one of the dopest logos.
Yeah.
For the Crowd Cutter.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Jeromeo in Columbus, Ohio, man. Jeromeo, ain't that a player name?
Yeah.
He's a local artist. He has a shop, a graphic, and he does T-shirts and stuff. And he came up with that fly logo for us back in I started the club in 08. It was about 09 or late 08. He came up with that for us, and man, appreciate that, big dog.
Yeah,
shout out to my big bro Jokey, my former vice president. He got into the motorcycle game, so he still skates. But shout out to him, but he kind of made that happen for us, you know. So yeah. I thank you guys. That was dope. It was fun. When I said, oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it. Look, I showed my mom. She was like, "This girl got Daisy Dukes on." The girl on the logo, she got shorts on. The guy behind all happy. Yeah. I said, nah. I said, hey, it is. But yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Well, we greatly appreciate having you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I give a couple shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to shout out because they don't never really get a lot of shine like that. They ain't no social media guys, but I want to shout out some of my OGs in the striding game. First of all, shout out to the Godfather Trigger Cool, his son Crazy Legs. You know what I'm saying? His other son, my skating idol, striding idol, Big Coop Dog. Rest in peace. Shout out to the Walker brothers, Larry Fountain, OG, Mikey Vaughn. Man, God. Now I'm gonna be thinking about everybody, but
look, stop playing the music.
OG yeah, I know. Yeah, little look at them. No. But shout out, boy Brian. Shout out all the OG Striders. And the homegirl Denise, female OG Strider, very cold with it. All the OG Striders out there, all my former Crowd Cutter members, man, much love to y'all. Shout out to all, everybody back home in Ohio. What up to our brother club trendsetters, and
Hey.
and that's it. Hoorah!
Hey, there you go.
Well, did you
Appreciate
learn to
this, y'all.
stride in those Pokemon skates? That's what I need to know.
Oh, the Pac-Man.
The
skate.
First of
Pac-Man.
all,
Pac-Man.
did you say Pokemon? I was already a grown old man by the time Pokemon came
Pac-Man.
out.
Did you learn to stride in those
no.
Pac-Man?
No, okay, no. I'm from the Cleveland area, so they wasn't stride up that way. Cleveland is a whole different style. So I ain't learned how to stride till I moved to Columbus back in '97. So no, I was not striding my Pac-Man skates.
Real
Okay.
Pac-Man.
Okay.
And it was regular Pac-Man, right? Not Miss Pac-Man or nothing like that.
No, it was not Miss Pac-Man.
Okay. I just making sure.
No,
you know.
it was Pac-Man and the Ghost. All right,
And the Ghost.
Skates, not pink, not pink. Hey girl, no, they was blue skates with yellow wheels.
Blue skates with yellow wheels.
Look them up.
Picture of them, man. Maybe my mama got a picture somewhere.
I know. Ask your mama because we need that.
She got so. I know. I gotta go. Next time I go
she
home,
got a
I gotta
picture.
look for her stuff. No, I ain't even gonna give Mama. Shout out to Mama Jiggs. Probably go. Oh no, I can't show this. I'm drinking.
Show the picture where you don't got the cup.
Right? Yeah. Y'all got to give me an edited version.
It's only water.
Mom, she's embarrassed me on Facebook a lot of times with high school pictures, graduation pictures, all that stuff. So
what's her Facebook?
What's her Facebook? We need to get
them
that picture.
No. You might see her every now and then because she be commenting on some of my stuff. I'm like, so
shout out to Mom, dude. Shout out to
Mama Jiggs.
All right now.
Mama Jiggs. All right. Well, man.
Much love, guys.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing y'all striding again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we coming, man. Stride Nation. Stand up. That's a little hashtag we got going on too for all the striders across the world that had love and showed appreciation to the style. What up, Stride Nation? We out here, you know.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's like that, man. Let's get back to the road, baby.
There you go. There y'all have it.
We can't be stopped, baby.
No, sir.
We gonna roll one way or the other. We roll.
Yeah.
There you go. So y'all heard it from the man himself, Wess Jiggs, CCP.
Hey.
You know, we appreciate y'all tuning in. And until next time, we will see you on the wood.